Gillian Banks, simply known as Banks, is an American singer-songwriter and musician from Los Angeles, California. She releases music under Harvest Records, Goodyear Recordings and IAM Sound Records imprints of the major label Universal Music Group. Her music has been in international rotation and also featured in a 2013 commercial for Victoria's Secret. She has toured internationally with the Weeknd and was also nominated for the Sound of 2014 award by the BBC and an MTV Brand New nominee in 2014. On May 3, 2014, Banks was labeled as an artist to watch by Fox Weekly. Early life, Banks started writing songs at the age of 15. She taught herself piano when she received a keyboard from a friend to help her through her parents' divorce. She says she felt very alone and helpless. I didn't know how to express what I was feeling or who to talk to. Career, 2013. Present, breakthrough. Banks uses websites, such as SoundCloud, to connect to people through her music. Billboard called her a magnetic writer with songs to obsess over 4 months after she posted her first song to the site. After reaching a large number of listeners, she began working with the label Goodyears. Her first official single, called Before I Ever Met You, was released in February 2013. The song, which had been on the private SoundCloud page, ended up being played by BBC Radio 1 DJ Zane Lowe. Banks released her first EP on the IAM Sound Records Goodyears Recordings labels. The EP was titled Fall Over and included the singles Fall Over and Before I Ever Met You. Banks released her second EP called London on the Harvest Records/Goodyears Records label in 2013, receiving a 78 from Metacritic. Her song Waiting Game from the London EP was also featured in the 2013 Victoria's Secret holiday commercial. In late 2013 she received nominations for awards from both the BBC and MTV. She was nominated for a Sound of award by the BBC and a Brand New nominee by MTV. Shazam included her on its list of 2014 acts to watch and she was named to the iTunes list of new artists for 2014. Banks was Artist of the Week for Vogue in August 2013, where they wrote that her songs perfectly capture a feeling of being lost and powerless in the world. Banks has been tipped by more than a dozen media outlets as the artist to watch in 2014, including Spin calling her London EP and album You Gotta Hear in 2014 and being named as one of Spotify's artists under the Spotify Spotlight for 2014. Additional accolades have come from the Boston Globe, Fuse, and the Huffington Post. Banks was the opening act for the Weeknd during his fall 2013 tour. The tour was international with dates in the United States and the United Kingdom. After finishing the tour with the Weeknd, she announced her own tour, which is scheduled to begin in the United Kingdom March 2014. Banks was also a featured performer at Coachella Music Festival, taking place in April 2014, Bonnaroo and Open Air Festival in July 2014. Public image. Banks' reluctance to use social media is often noted by journalists. Although she let her management run that stuff, the singer did give out her real telephone number on her Facebook fan page. 1 month after London was released, Ellie Goulding said in an interview with Radio.com that she often listens to Banks. She is featured in the BBC's Sound of 2014 long list. Artistry. Banks' sound has been described as darker and ambient compared to the Weeknd, but she cites Lauryn Hill and Fiona Apple as her biggest influences. She says that music helps her release her emotions and for that reason kept her music private while she earned her bachelor's in psychology. Billboard also wrote that her rhapsodic voice possesses a frail vulnerability and recalls singers like Feist and Erykah Badu. Discography, albums, extended plays, singles, awards and nominations, references, notes, A Waiting Game features in Victoria's Secret commercial. B. Sources. Further reading, Banks, Waiting Game tracks Pitchfork, external links, official website, London, EP reviews Metacritic.